Hello. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, I said you are welcome. If you are new to this channel or this is the first time you're seeing this channel, I said also welcome. Hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumb up, and then if you have a question, drop it in the comment section as I will be attending to them. All right, so I made this video before about Bitcoin, but it was unfortunate that I forgot to post the video. All right, this was when people were calling for Bitcoin buy. All right, they were not wrong. That was because of the things that they saw about Bitcoin, okay, that made them started calling for the buy, and they started saying, oh, the buy has returned, the bull run has returned. So, and then I saw that the bull run had not returned, and so I made a video, but then I forgot to post the video. So only about some days back, and I looked at it again, I'm like, I was supposed to make this post. So now I'm making this video so that we can see what's currently happening with Bitcoin and how we can make money and profit from the market. Okay, so I will delete all of these things on my chart so that we can do it again, and then we will see that Bitcoin is still bullish. All right, Bitcoin is still bullish. All of the things we are seeing currently happening with Bitcoin is just a pullback. All right, but then people started calling for the Bitcoin buy. All right, people started calling for the Bitcoin buy because of some of the things that they saw. Okay, which was one of it was at this place you would see that there was a massive bullish engulfing candle that pushed up. All right, so the expectation of this bullish engulfing candle was that people were thinking that Bitcoin buy or the bull run has returned, that Bitcoin was supposed to rally from that point to creating a new high, but that was not the case. It happened that the market came down, and then again the market created this bullish engulfer here again. All right, so the market created this bullish engulfer here again, and that became the basis of people's decision that the market is time to rally to the upside. But there's something I've always known, that it is always not going to happen like that, especially when I connected my fib. I noticed that all of this move to the upside have not even tapped into the 50% fib level. And then number two, I had the resistance, which is this blue resistance, this one here. All right, and then I could see liquidity around it. All right, and the market had not come to tap into it. So let's look at it. Let me delete all of this. All right, so I've deleted this thing so that the chart doesn't look messy at all. I deleted all of this so that the chart doesn't look messy. So I connected my fib. Let me connect a fib and see. All right, this is my fib connection, and then you can see that with all of this move, the market had not tapped into the 50% fib level yet. And so when that happened, when I saw it, even though people had already started calling for a bull run has returned. Yes, they were right, because the market was on a resistance. Yes, you can see the market was on a resistance, so they were right. But then I noticed that it had not tapped into the 50% fib level, and if that doesn't happen, it is unlikely for the market to move to the upside. So I was really patient, and then I wanted to make that video and call for people not to buy. All right, so I wanted to call for people not to buy. I made that video, but then I didn't make the post. So this was a resistance level. All right, let me delete all of this so that we can see this was a resistance level. All right, but the resistance level, as I said earlier, sometimes the market will usually turn at the 38.2 fib level. That's true, but usually those levels are used for liquidity. Don't tell anybody that I said it. Usually the 23.6 level, the 8.2 level, the 50% Fibonacci level, sometimes the 50% can also be used for liquidity grab. Okay, so as liquidity, the market will not turn at that point, or the market will not respect your analysis at those points many times. But there are some exceptions where the market will still turn at that point, but many times the market don't turn around that side. Okay, so what did I see? Now look at this. Now when we look at the market structure, we see that based on market structure, the market is bullish. All right, this is a high. Is that not so? All right, this is a high. Is that not so? Then the market gave a pullback. low. All right, and then the market rallied to the upside. And then the market rallied to the upside. You can see this high. All right, when I was making the video, this was the high the market was on. When I was making the video, the market was on this high. So this is a high. All right, so what are we seeing? What we are seeing is that the market is just pulling back. Pulling back. So this is just a pullback. So when there's a high, of course, we expect a pullback. All right. And then look at this. I have a trend line here. I have two trend lines. I have the external trend line. Let me delete this. All right. So I have an external trend line. Look at this. Based on this trend line, the market is still much bullish, much bullish. And then now let's see, there's also an internal trend line that the market is yet to also violate. All right, this is an internal trend line. All right, this is an internal trend line. So the market has violated the internal trend line a bit. All right, the market has violated the internal trend line a bit. Can you see? But then, even if the internal trend line has been violated, as long as the market structure for the market is still intact, the market is intact. All right. And so now, currently, the market is below the 50% Fibonacci level. All right. The 50% Fib level, number one. Number two, the market is expressing a pullback. And number three, the market is currently on the bounce of the internal trend line, and then there's also an external trend line. So what do I expect? This is what I expect. From now to the end of this year, I expect Bitcoin not to rally. So these are the levels I expect to shoot Bitcoin up from here. All right, and then also here. All right, so these are the two levels that I'm expecting, because this one has already been violated. So let me delete it. So these are the two levels I expect to shoot Bitcoin from. So let's do this. Let me delete all of this so that the chart doesn't look messy. Okay. Delete. All right, so these are the points, and so now I have my Fibonacci, and then I'm having a counter trend line. This is it, a counter trend line. Good, a counter trend line. So I'm expecting the market to violate the counter trend line. If the market breaks the counter trend line to the upside, then we will start looking for a buy. But for now, the market is currently bearish, but that does not mean that we are experiencing a bear season. The market is still bullish, so we are still bullish, but then this is just a pullback. So everything that is happening currently on Bitcoin is just a pullback, my friend. Pullback. And currently we are at levels of interest, so I expect the market to touch the 61.8 Fib level, and then we'll begin to see the reaction from there. So by the end of this week, by the end of next week, we'll see if Bitcoin is ready for us to shoot it up. But I think from now to the end of this year, this guy is just going to be playing with people's money and just be doing left, right, center, play with people's money, and then just do one or two things. So I've shown you where and how we expect to shoot Bitcoin up. All right, so you can screenshot this. Okay, we are currently at our first level. We had the first level at the top, all right, this point, but the market didn't hold, and I was not even really interested in that level because it was not below or around my 50% Fibonacci level. All right, so that has been violated, and then we are currently on our second level, and which is currently below the 50% and approaching the 61.8%. all right, and then we have trend line. Our trend line is intact, and now I have a counter trend line, so I'm expecting a violation of the counter trend line. When that happens, when the market violates the counter trend line, so we shoot it up. But for now, this is what I'm expecting. So I love you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you're new, you are here to subscribe, give this video a thumb up, click and smash the subscription button so that when I drop a video next, you will be the first to see as we grow together. Thank you. So now, before I go, how do we position ourselves to still make money in the market before the buy begins? What do we do? So we move down to the daily time frame to see. how we can position ourselves maybe to sell the market, because currently the market is showing that this week we are selling. So how do we position ourselves to take advantage of what the market is currently doing before the buy begins? So we'll go to the daily time frame and see. Now on the daily time frame, you can see market structure very well. All right, let me delete this. Okay, so we can see that the market is already showing us some structure. The market is already showing us some structure. You can see this is a high. Is that not so? And then this is a low. Is that not so? So what do we expect? We expect a pullback, all right? Because we're expecting to sell the market this week. So we expect a pullback, all right? So we expect the market to pull back into this level, all right? We expect the market to pull back. So currently we are looking to sell the market this week. We're looking to sell the market this way. So you see, and also there is a resistant level. At this point. So this is a level I expect the market to push into, and then from there we will sell the market down. So I expect the market to push down to this level, and then we'll sell the market. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame and see. All right, so it's okay. And also there's a higher level. That's if the market wants to give us a deeper retracement into this point. So these are the points I'll be looking and waiting to sell the market from. All right, so I'll be looking to sell the market from these two locations, these 2 points. Once the market buys, so currently now the market is buying. All right, so we can see, if you are a counter trend line trader, you can take a counter trend rather. If you're a counter trend trader, you can take advantage of the buy that is about to happen and see. All right, so you plot a counter trend line. Once the market violates it, all right, then you buy. All right, but I do not advise anyone to trade against the trend. So what would I expect you to do? Avoid counter trend trading. All right, of course the market wants to buy now based on what we see, but avoid counter trend trading. All right, and then wait for the market to come to these two levels and let us wait for confirmations. And of course, you know what our confirmations are. So you seeing this video, you of course you know what your confirmations are. So avoid counter trend trading. Allow the market to move into these two levels that I've marked above. When the market moves to these two levels, you look for your confirmation and then you shoot your shots from there down, and then we'll begin to expect the buy before the buy happens. Thank you so much. I believe this will help a lot, and you have learned so much. So if you have a question, just drop them in the comment section. Thank you. God bless. Support this channel. Support me. Support the channel. Thank you so much. I love you. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the week.